So next we are going to see the next property, that is DFT. DFT of a time reversed sequence. DFT of a time DFT of a time reversed sequence. Okay, so you take a sequence x of n. So if x of n is a sequence, then its endpoint DFT is nothing but x of k. Now the x of n minus x of now the DFT of x of n minus n is equal to x of n minus k. So this is the next property. So DFT of x of n minus n is equal to x of n minus k. So if you are reversing your time domain sequence, then the frequency domain sequence will also get reversed. So this is a property. So what is x of n? X of n is equal to summation of n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n into e to the power minus j 2 pi k n by n. So x of n minus n is equal to n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n minus n into e to the power minus j 2 e to the power 2 pi k n divided by n. Okay, now you take n minus n is equal to m. What do you have to take? You have to take n minus n is equal to m. Now put n is equal to 0 here. N is equal to 0 here. M is equal to n. When you put n is equal to n minus 1. So n minus 1 is equal to minus n. So minus of n minus 1. So you'll be getting n minus n plus 1 is equal to m. So here the limit is changing from m is equal to n now the limit is changing from is m is equal to n to m is equal to 1. M is equal to 1. How the limit is changing? M is changing from 1 to n. So we are going to write the limit m is equal to n to m is equal to 1 x of m into e to the power minus j 2 pi k by n into in the place of n you are substituting from this. What is n? N is equal to n minus m. So you are substituting n minus m. Now this x of n is a periodic sequence. Since it is a periodic sequence, this limit can be changed to m is equal to 0 to n minus 1. So summation what you are taking from m is equal to 0 to n minus 1 will be equal to what you are taking from m is equal to n to 1. Okay, so we are changing this. Since it is a periodic sequence, we are changing the summation like this. So you'll be getting x of m into e to the power minus j 2 pi k n into n minus m. Okay, we're getting n minus m. So what is its DFT? X of n minus, sorry, x of putting n is equal to n minus m. Okay, we are putting n minus m, and what you are doing is you are going to, sorry, 1 minute. So you are going to split. So what you will be getting? M is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of m into e to the power minus j 2 pi k n divided by n into e to the power minus j 2 pi plus e to the power j k m divided by n. Okay, so the value of this is 1. So what you'll be getting? You'll be getting m is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of m into e to the power minus j 2 pi j e to the power j 2 pi k m divided by n. Okay, now here we are going to multiply it by e to the power minus j 2 pi k n divided by n. So what you will be getting? M is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of m into e to the power minus so here please listen, what you have to multiply means we have to multiply it by 1 minute. Here we are getting this term, we are substituting the value of n. So what you are getting while substituting the value of m, what you are getting is while substituting what you are getting is m is equal to n to that we are changing the limit to 0 to n minus 1 x of m into e to the power minus j 2 pi k n by n into e to the power j plus 2 pi k m divided by n. Okay, so this value of this is e to the power minus j 2 pi k is 1, and what you are getting is m is equal to 0 to n minus 1 e to the power j x of m into e to the power j 2 pi k m by n, getting k m by n. So to this term you are multiplying by a e to the power minus j 2 pi m. So value of e to the power minus j 2 pi m is 1. So multiplying 1 this with this number, it will not change the value. So m is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of m into e to the power j e to the power, you take minus j, so minus k by n plus you take e to the power minus j 2 pi m outside, so k by n minus k by n plus 1. So this can be written as m is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of m into e to the minus 2 pi m 2 pi m into 1 minus k by n. So you'll be getting summation of m is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of m into e to the power minus j 2 pi m into n minus k by n minus k by n. So if you take that n outside, you'll be getting m is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of m into e to the power minus j 2 pi m by n into n minus k. But actually, what is the expression for your m is equal to or n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n into e to the power minus j 2 pi k by n into n, that is x of n. So this is x of k. So you compare these two, you compare this one, you compare these two, you compare these two, what you'll be getting? This is nothing but x of n minus k, x of n minus k. So we can write it as DFT of x of n minus n is equal to x of n minus k. So if you are folding your time domain sequence, then your frequency domain sequence will also get reversed.